Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for joining me on the Daily Reflection. I'm Reverend Shireen, and today we will be using the Angel Therapy Oracle cards. But before we get into the card reading, we'll do the meditation moment. This is more of a continuation of exploration of something I realized in meditation the other day. And that's actually using my own feelings, as that barometer. So noticing throughout the day or the week when I am doing something that makes me happy, where I feel joyful, I feel alive, I feel engaged, making note of that. Equally, finding out when I'm doing something and I feel sluggish or angry, or I tend to not like to be angry, so I find that I bury my anger under apathy. It's much easier for me to just turn everything down than to be angry. And so it's, noticing those things and noticing what I'm doing that puts me in there. And I started making a board. These things make me happy, these things make me unhappy, or happiest when, unhappiest when. And just, for myself to notice so I can start doing more of the things that make me happy and less of the things that make me unhappy, which is great. But then what I noticed was it wasn't so much activities that were making me unhappy per se. It was things like I am unhappy when I feel surrounded by clutter or dirt or whatever. And so then it's like, then what I noticed was, then that means I need to spend more time keeping things clean and cluttered, or clean and clear of clutter, which means that I have to choose to spend some of the time that I'd rather be being creative or out in the woods or some of those other favorite activities. I have to spend a little bit of that time doing the cleanup and the pickup to avoid the thing that's making me unhappy. So it still comes down to, maybe the things that make me happiest. There are definitely certain activities there, but maybe it's also choosing to do some of the less exciting, less fun things to keep me from being unhappy. So anyway, that was what I was noticing about my life, my journey right now. I hope it gives you something to think about or notice in your life. But I do like the happiness board or journal page or whatever. These things I feel happy doing. This is when I'm unhappy. Do more of the happy things and less of the unhappy things. Change your life. So, all right, may it be the blessings of the Supreme Being. Whatever happens during this reading today will benefit each of us in our spiritual growth, awareness, understanding, self-love, compassion, and joy. I think it's that card right there. Except that this card came up the very last time that I used these. So I am going to set it over there because it still may be that that's something in play, but it just, when I looked at it, I got that inner knowing of, I don't think that's it. I think it just had extra energy still on it. So today, present time, what do all of those watching benefit most from hearing today? Okay, Archangel Michael. This is many people's archangel of choice. He is indeed very powerful, very wonderful to work with because he does help us clear things out of our paths, keeps us protected, keeps us safe, clears the way. That way we can focus on the important things and not the distractions or the fears. What I'm seeing today, though, for many of you, is to use him more as a sounding board for guidance. If you tap into your own inner knowing and you come up blank, you have no answer, you have no knowing, your heart isn't speaking to you, or it is but you can't hear it, it's a good time to pray to God and ask for just more help and more guidance, and for things to become obvious. And Archangel Michael can help with that. When you ask God for his help, then he can come in and work with you. And you may be exactly aware of what I'm talking about here, but if you're not, let's look a little bit deeper. So, mediumship. If you have been encountering or feel like you have been dealing with memories of people that have passed that you love, or their energy, or what I see for some of you actually is dealing with actual energetic beings, ghosts of people that are attached to a place that you live in or work in. Either way, if you're feeling like you just are distracted by or scared of or overwhelmed by these energy beings that you're seeing, Archangel Michael can help you there also. You can pray to God to just have it clear the space, and he can help guide these beings back to God, or at the very least out of your space, but usually back to God. So very interesting. I don't know where to go with this. If you do frequently see ghosts, see spirits, interact with them, contact with them, make sure that you are setting your own personal boundaries so that you are aware of who you are and that you are not those energies, and you're not crazy if you're seeing them. There are a lot of people who can see and talk to ghosts, spirits, angels, and generally speaking, there's nothing to be afraid of in that. So if you're overwhelmed by fear, definitely pray, seek guidance, seek counsel. If you're just curious or like, wow, they seem to be everywhere, it may be time for you to get some training and some help in working with those. So look at that for yourself. And if you're not dealing with ghosts, then just go back to the original message of being able to pray and ask for help from Archangel Michael for clearing out distractions and keeping you focused. But if you're dealing with these things, definitely connect to God, know who you are, and get some training if you need it. All right, that is the message today. So I hope you are very blessed by that and find some good information for you to look at for yourself. And as always, I am available. You can comment on videos, you can contact me at my work. Either way, take care, be blessed, and we'll see you for the weekend reading tomorrow.